Yes, I was just checking the Henley index, where they rank passports around the world, and this was an index that was done in July this year. And yes, so all the West African countries I'm seeing on the list, it looks like Sierra Leone is second after the Gambia. And one of the barometer when they use for measure that now how much places your passport can travel to without a visa. So that's one of the things which necessarily doesn't touch on quality. We have to also mention that.
Well, if you go through that same report, they tell you, say, at the other people in the talk and the media, they run with the ICAO thing. One of the only source of data na IATA.
Yes, the International Association of Transport. Transport and Aviation.
Of course. So, but Jawad, interestingly, I want to touch on two important clauses of the agreement. When are clause 7 and clause 11. I will begin with clause. By the way, this conversation is important because the agreement was signed in 2013. I'm not a mathematician, and for 10 years, let's calculate.
This is the 10th year. So it is up for review.
It should be up for review. So the editorial team of this institution, I think, don't do very good work for policymakers and decision takers. But now I go to clause 7. It says the agreement shall be governed by and construed in accordance with the laws of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and both parties hereby submit to the jurisdiction of the Sierra Leone courts. So the perfect place for whatever that is coming up is the courts. But interesting, when you go to clause 11, now if me the take side pan this, I for take side. Because not because of me not a lawyer no more, or I not sabi too much about courts, but when you read clause 11, you see clause 11 sub 1, in the event of any breach of any of the terms of this agreement by the customer, the agent shall be entitled to terminate this agreement forthwith. So the fundamental argument is, there any breach that can back you, anybody don't do bad by the agreement, that the court of public opinion cannot, we will get the power for talk for influence, and because we get power for influence in court cases, as we see from research from abroad. Public opinion, the court of public opinion cannot take it for granted.
Exactly.
However, waiting next page don't do bad. For me, if me not for the lawyer, I can argue with Boku lawyer then. Now that if you want make any case against next page, now waiting at the breach, you don't bookman can call. Waiting don't do bad in tandem with the agreement. It's a public opinion in tandem with the agreement. So if I do due diligence to the agreement, and if I go dig back the original agreement, we seem for be hidden in public domain.
And that's the thing. So at some point as well, there is going to be this question about the one thing where I know say a lot of activists are pointing at the quality within they allege say not biometric. So they will have to prove, the burden of proof is on those who are alleging that it is not biometric. Then go need for proof say this passport not biometric. If they prove that, then they go don't prove the case against net page of breach.
Enough to take the courts long time. We are in applications then they for free for certify whether a passport is biometric or not, and I want to give more further leakage on that. However, I'm not expecting this case for long at all. If that's going to be the firstly, don't forget, me not a lawyer, but if me they argue as a lawyer, whose foot you carry the case with in terms with the agreement, whose part by the agreement you don't broke, then you wait for it at the alternative argument. So this is some kind of easy case.
Okay.
If you go through the agreement and look what the service provider don't provide, it meets waiting at the e-passport standard, up to the day.